Good evening. Today I want to talk to you about a dash. Not a 50-yard dash or a 100-yard dash. The dash that goes between the year you were born and the year you passed away. And I got the idea for this to talk on it from a funeral I went to. A young lady I knew for over 35 years. It's a long time to know somebody. And the guy that was standing up talking, he said, what are you going to do with your dash? What he means by that is, just say you were born in 1967, you're going to die in 2030. 1967-2030 will be what they put on your obituary. And it made me wonder, yes, what are you going to do with your dash? In the middle of those numbers, you have to make that count. That's your life. That's what you're going to leave behind for either your children, possibly your grandchildren, and maybe even more than that. You have to make your life count. And you have to fill in between those numbers in the best way that you can. And don't make excuses, because so many of us make excuses. Probably all of us at one time in our life has made excuses. But it's time to stop. It's time to start not making excuses and making strides to do better. I don't care what your situation is. I, myself, have been homeless and pregnant before. I have been destitute and hungry. But, now I'm where I'm at because I chose to do something different. And I started with nothing. And I'm not saying I have everything, but I have everything that I need. And I'm trying to help other people achieve that, because I feel like if I've been fortunate enough to become what I am and to be where I am in my life, it's only right for me as a human being to help other people. And when you help another person, you become extremely blessed. You will receive that back. And it might not come right away, but it'll come. I've been helping people for a long time. Make your dash count. Do positive things. Even if you're in a negative situation, if that's how you're looking at your situation, you say, it's terrible or whatever, change that. Change the way you think about it, the way you look at it. Change your thought process. Change the people that you talk to in your life. Make a difference for yourself. When you start making a difference for yourself, everything starts to change. Go out there. Present yourself in a positive light. It's just as simple as changing the way you talk to people, the way you speak out. Even if it's a small change as speaking a different way to the person at the grocery store. Or when you're walking down the street, smile at somebody. Share that positivity with someone else. But it all starts at home. And you have to start somewhere to make the time you are born to the time you die, it has to count. Because you're somebody. No matter how you feel. Change it. Make that dash count. Don't make it a small dash. Don't make it where they don't even want to put a dash. Make it count. I mean it. It's worth it. You have one life. This is your only life. This is the only opportunity you get to do what you want. This is the only time you're going to live, in this moment. And as I'm sitting here, I'm not saying anything, the seconds are ticking. Tick, 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 tick. It's going away. And I can never get those seconds back. And I don't regret any of them. Even the worst ones in my life. I don't regret anything because it made me who I am today, and I'm very proud of it. You have to do things you're proud of. And even if you feel like you don't have anything, if you make somebody else feel good, that's something to be proud of. It's something to make you feel a sense of happiness inside. Like I said, you have to start somewhere. And if it's starting, go outside and smile at somebody. You don't know what people are going through. They might have it worse than you do. Or they might have it worse than like you feel you do. You know, there's people out there that are living in a cardboard box. We all have struggles. But we all have to uplift each other. We need a little bit more of that in the world. But make the time that you have here count. Remember, it's the only time you have. And it goes just like that. Life is short. It's way too short. On that note, have a good evening. And of course, you know I'll be back. Bye-bye.